Hello, happy Wednesday. Welcome to boot camp. Coach Jazzi here, and I have a pretty heavy cardio-based workout for us today. I'm gonna go ahead real quick through demos, and then we'll get into the warm-up and we'll get into it. We already do 3 rounds of the full circuit today, but our timing, we're doing 20-10, 20-10, and then we're moving to the next one. So that's how things are gonna work out today. So again, real quick with demos. Oh, also our theme. If you did not know, February is Heart Health Month. So we have hearts. We're spelling out hearts today with the workout. So we're starting off with our H. We're going to do lateral hops. So if you have something that you can kind of pick, I'm going to pick like this kind of line right here that's in front of me. We're doing on our toes, knees are slightly bent, and we're just hopping back and forth. So if you want to pick this spot over the line, hopping back and forth, getting our heart rate up, great for heart health, and also working on our knee joints there. So first movement. Movement number 2 for our E, we're going to do some eccentric push-ups. So either hands and knees or hands and toes, coming down, 1, 2, 3, and right back up. So that is the second movement. For the A, we're going to do an alternating curtsy lunge with a squat in between. So I feel like we should all know these by now, but 1 foot back behind diagonal, hips forward, curtsy lunge into our squat, and curtsy lunge on the other side, and our squat again. So 1 squat in between each one. After that, for the R, we're going to do reverse lunge with a knee drive. So for this one, you can do 20 seconds on one leg and then do 20 seconds on the other leg. You can also do that with the curtsy lunges, whatever floats your boat today, whatever feels good. But we're stepping back, reverse lunge, knees forward, chest over the arch of our front foot. Exhale, driving that knee up. So again, we're gonna alternate, or you can do 20 seconds since we're doing 20-10, 20-10. You can do all on one leg, all on the other leg, and do that for the 3 rounds. Next up, for our T, we're gonna do our triple switch here. And then we're gonna do the single leg RDL or kickstand. If you wanna work on your balance today, you can always just do a triple switch and a pause, and then into the next one and a pause. So opposite arm, opposite leg, 1, 2, 3, and you can either come back, or you can drop your toe down, or you can pause. So those are the options there, and then go another leg, 1, 2, 3. And then last but not least, gotta make it plural, so we're still not hearts. So for the S, we're doing 3 squats and 1 squat jump. So what that will look like, feet hip width apart, doing a regular squat here. So we got 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna jump. 1, 2, 3, and jump. So that is our circuit for today. So let's go ahead, get started with our warm up here real quick. So coming to the top of our space for the world's greatest stretch, we're going to interlace our fingers, grabbing onto one of our knees, pulling towards our chest. And we're going to exhale, step back into our reverse lunge, hands coming down on the inside of our front foot. Back leg stays nice and straight. Nice big deep inhale. And exhaling, opening up towards our front leg, gazing past our hand. Thumb is facing behind us. And let's go ahead, exhale, plant our hand outside of our front foot. Bring our back foot a little bit closer, pushing our hips up into our hamstring stretch. And let's go ahead and exhale. Bring our feet together, push the ground away, standing on up. All right, let's go ahead. Same thing on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and interlace our fingers, grabbing onto our other knee, pulling towards our chest. And let's go ahead and exhale, step back into our reverse lunge. Hands coming down on the inside of our front foot. Back leg staying nice and straight. Nice big deep inhale. And exhaling, Opening up towards the ceiling, looking past our hand, again, thumb is facing behind us. And exhaling, planting outside of our front foot. Bring our back foot a little bit closer and push our hips up into our hamstring stretch. And when we're ready, we're going to go ahead and exhale. Bring our feet together. Push the ground away, standing on up. Wonderful. All right, we got a lot of the lower body stuff coming up here today. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do deep squat to stand here, really opening up our hips and our hamstrings for all of our leg movements. So with our feet hip width apart, you can bring them a little bit wider or point your toes out. That can help here. We're going to go ahead, push our hips back into our forward fold, grab onto our big toe. We're going to inhale, bringing our glutes down towards the ground. And we're going to exhale, standing up, bring our hips back towards the ceiling. Bringing that nice hamstring stretch here. We're going to go ahead and do that 3 more times. Inhaling down. Opening up our hips here. Exhaling back up. 2 more. Inhaling down. And exhaling up. And last one here. Coming down. And then we're going to go ahead. Exhale, stand up. Pushing through our whole foot. Standing all the way up. We are ready to rock and roll. So, starting off standing, we're doing our lateral hops. We're doing 2 rounds, 20-10, 20-10, and then we're moving on to our push-ups. And we're gonna do that 3 times through. So I'm gonna get the timer started here. We're getting ready for our hops. 3, 2, 1, and go. So you can pick a line or something that you can jump over if that's helpful. Then we're just going to jump back and forth. So the goal, we want to land on both our feet. Our knees are staying bent, we're on our toes. So as we jump and land, we're landing, gathering ourselves, just like with any time we do any other jump and land here. So practicing our landing mechanics can be very helpful for knee strength, our joint health. Oh my gosh, I forgot we're doing 20-10 and we're still hopping. We're just gonna keep hopping till we're done. We're just gonna skip the 20-10 for this one. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, I totally forgot that we're doing 20-10. My bad. All right, we're doing eccentric push-ups next. 3, 2, 1. I feel like we might as well just keep with the theme here and not do that. We're gonna do 20-10 here. So doing eccentric push-ups. 3, 2, 1. All right, so this one you can lower yourself down to the ground, get up however you need to, or you can be on hands and knees, hands and toes. 3, 2, 1. So we're still doing eccentric push-ups, lowering nice and slow to the ground. I'm staying on my knees today because, as you all know, I'm trying to work on my push-ups this year. So I want to do that from my knees. 3, 2, 1. All right. Getting up here, we're doing alternating curtsy squat with a curtsy lunge with a squat in between. 3, 2, 1. So back behind diagonal, hips are forward, coming down into our curtsy lunge, standing up, squat, other side, and back. I wanted to do 20-10 today so we can really push it hard for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we do have a lot of legs. I did a little bit extra cardio today, so that's why we are doing 20-10. 3, 2, 1. So that way we can really go hard, be nice and focused for that 20 seconds. No rest until the 10 seconds, and then going back right back into it again. So that is the goal behind this, because it's Heart Health Month. We're swelling out hearts. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, reverse lunge with a knee drive So you can do 20 seconds on one leg. 3, 2, 1. You can either do 20 seconds on one leg and do 20 seconds on the other leg, or you can alternate. Whatever feels good for you today. I'm going to go ahead and do one, then the other. Nice and explosive. 3, 2, 1. So really want to make sure our chest is over our front foot. Exhaling, exploding up using our core. 3, 2, 1. All right. So again, either you are alternating your legs every 20 seconds, meaning each time I do it, you're alternating, or you can do all on one leg for the first 20 seconds and the other leg. 3, 2, 1. All right. T, we got triple switch into our single leg RDL. 3, 2, 1. So opposite arm, opposite leg. 1, 2, 3. And you can either do a full, oh my gosh, my balance, full single leg RDL. For the sake of time, you can do it quicker. Drop that toe down. 3, 2, 1. I recommend doing that toe just because it's a quick time, or you can just pause for 1 second and hold for stability. 3, 2, 1. I think that's what I'm going to do here. Just do 1, 2, 3, hold, stabilize, right back into it. So you can do that, or I do, like I said, I recommend doing the kickstand. So we can do a few more reps here. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last part of round 1, 3 squats, 1 squat jump. 3, 2, 1. So we're doing regular squats here. So feet hip width apart or a little bit wider. Doing 3 squats and then 1 jump. 1 jump, landing nice and soft right back into the next squat. If jumping is not your thing, just go ahead and squat the whole time. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm gonna do that one more time. Then we're back to hops. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start with 1 jump. 1, 2, and 3. Getting as low as we can. We do also want to be quick. If you notice when I jump, I'm starting low, coming up, landing right back into the next squat. 3, 2, 1. Balance is key there. All right. 1 down, 2 to go. Starting with our hops. 3, 2, 1. So we're on our toes, knees slightly bent, both feet going side to side. If that's not feeling good, you can always just jump in place like you're jumping rope. Whatever feels good for you today. 3, 2, 1. All right. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna go hard for 20 seconds, recover, push. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're hopping again. And then we're gonna be on the ground for our push-ups. So just like with any other jump and landing nice and soft, right? We don't wanna, our knees shouldn't be straight. We wanna be nice and soft with our knees. 3, 2, 1. All right. On the ground, eccentric push-ups. 3, 2, 1. So we have our same setup, making sure screwing our hands into the ground, pelvis is tucked, back is nice and flat. You can lower yourself down, get up however you need to. 3, 2, 1. All right. Doing that again. Now we're standing back up. We got crits lunges with our squat. 3, 2, 1. Again, hands and knees or hands and toes, whatever feels better for you. Today, since I'm trying to really work on that, I really want to be on my knees so I can really control using my chest. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, curtsy lunges with our squat. We are alternating 3, 2, 1. This one, I do want us to actually do alternate versus the reverse lunges where we can do one and then the other, just because we're swelling out heart and curtsy lunge doesn't start with an A, but alternating does. Just kidding. 3, 2, 1. Well, it does, but I really do want us to focus on pushing off into the squat and then back over. 3, 2, 1. So we really work on our push off from the front leg, going side to side as well. So strengthening within our lateral movement from one leg, one side to the other. Okay. Whoops, balance. 3, 2, 1. All right. Reverse lunges with our knee drive. Again, you can either alternate or we can do one and then the other. 3, 2, 1. Regardless which one we're choosing, we want to make sure we're using the leg in front. So my left leg is in front. I push off with my heel bait to little toe of my left leg, not my right leg. We're being explosive. 3, 2, 1. We want to act like we're breaking that plane of glass at our hips with our knee. 3, 2, 1. So you're either still alternating for now with my right leg that I'm using. This way can kind of help us really focus on one leg at a time, really hone in there, especially if you have one side like me, it's a little bit weaker. 3, 2, 1. All right. Up next, triple switches. We have our options here. 3, 2, 1. So we have options. So we're either doing a full single leg, which I don't recommend since we're trying to go quickly here. We can do our kickstand, which is okay, or we can just hold and pause. 3, 2, 1. I kind of like that pause one, working on our core and hip flexor strength, but whatever feels good for you today. 3, 2, 1. We're going hard for this 20 seconds, and then we got squats and jumps. Guess I also really need to work on my balance anyways. I don't know what it is with these shoes today. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last one, then we got one more round. 3 squats, 1 jump. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're making sure we're landing nice and soft in, straight back into our next squat. We have 3 squats first, and then we jump. Right back into our next one. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're gonna do that one last time. And then we're right back at the top with hops for our last round. 3, 2, 1. All right. So yes, we are swelling out hearts today. Probably could have done that next week, Valentine's Day, but it is Heart Health Month. Today's also National Women in Sports Day. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last round coming on up. Lateral hops. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last round, best round. Trying to land equally with both our feet. So if you're starting to notice one foot lands before the other one, go ahead, just hop in place. 3, 2, 1. All right. Again, landing nice and soft here. Last one of these. We're getting ready. 3, 2, 1. I do find it helpful though with this one, if you do have something like an imaginary line that you're jumping over, to make sure that you're jumping high enough. And that's going to help us with our landing mechanics. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done jumping. Well, we're done hopping. We're not done jumping. All right. eccentric push. 3, 2, 1. I feel like today we are starting and ending with lots of jumping. With real quick with our eccentric push-ups, it is important that our chest and our hips hit at the same time. Our hips should be hitting first. We shouldn't flop down. 3, 2, 1. So we're focusing on our whole body, touching the ground all at one time, nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Last one of push-ups. And since today we were pretty lower body cardio focused, so I'll try and do some more upper body for us tomorrow. So it's evened out a little bit. 3, 2, 1. All right, done with push-ups. Check that off our list. We got curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna face this way for a little bit. So making sure, again, chest is over the arch of our front foot. If you notice, my form is the same between the curtsy lunge and the squat. The only difference is now I'm using both my feet for a squat versus 1, 3, 2, 1. The knee comes forward, chest stays where in the middle of our arches. So center mass is centered. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round. If you also notice, just like with reverse lunges, I'm not stepping super far back. Just a small little baby step, depending on how long your legs are. It's going to depend how far back we should step. 3, 2, 1. All right, done with those. Reverse lunges. Doing them however feels good. 3, 2, 1. I also can't believe I didn't mention this the other 2 rounds. If you so please, feel free, spice it up, add a little jump. I'm gonna jump this last round. It's our last one. Finishing strong with the workout. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're gonna do that one more time. Now we're switching with our triple switches. 3, 2, 1. All right. If you're like me, you're doing your other leg. If not, you're still alternating. We're being explosive. Use that core. Can't believe I forgot to mention that we could jump this whole time. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm out of breath. Okay, triple switches. Last round. 3, 2, 1. Doing that again. However works best for you. Gonna do my kickstand RDLs because these shoes are not giving a lot of leeway for balance. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last one of these. Then we have our jump squats and our squats. Then we're gonna be done. 3, 2, 1. And for our cool down, we're gonna do a little bit of pretzel. So we can stretch out our legs, our glutes, and even get some rotation there for our upper body. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last movement. Squats. 3 squats, 1 jump. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got this. We're finishing strong. Final movement. Last set, best set. Landing nice and soft, pushing through our whole foot. Make sure we're landing on our whole foot too. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last set today. My goodness, I'm out of breath. 3, 2, 1. All right. Finish strong here, y'all. 3 squats, 1 jump. Three, 2, 1. We are done for today. That's our last one. Made my legs burn. All right. Y'all did awesome. Go ahead. Grab a sip of water if you need it. I feel like I look extra red, even though I'm really not that red. It's lights. Okay. We're gonna do some pretzel. So grab a sip of water if you need it. We're gonna go ahead and lay on our side for pretzel. Okay. So when we're ready, on our side, we're gonna take our top leg, crossing up over across our body. Oh my gosh, I don't know if y'all just heard that, but my back just cracked so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, bottom hand is gonna go on top of that leg. Top hand grabs onto our bottom foot or ankle, making sure our knee is pointed straight down. It's gonna give us that nice stretch to our quad. Nice big inhale. And exhale, bringing our top shoulder towards the ground. Really opening up back, our chest, our shoulders, as well as our quads and our glutes. We're gonna do a few breaths here. Release all the tension. Try not to squeeze any of your muscles. Really try and relax as much as we can. And one more breath. And as we finish our exhale, when we're ready, we can go ahead and gently release out of that. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and roll over. Same checklist, top leg up, over, across our body. Knee and ankles stay on the ground. Bottom hand on top of our knee right here. Bottom hand grabbing onto our bottom foot or ankle. Again, our bottom leg pointed straight down if we can. Nice big inhale. And exhaling. Bringing our top shoulder towards the ground. That does help with our rotation if we look over our top shoulder as well. So we're getting that rotation through our neck. And that can also help our top shoulder get closer to the ground, which can help open up again our back, chest, and shoulders just a little bit more. Sawing away our tension. Release all of our muscles if we can. Making our exhales longer than our inhales. We can bring our heart rate down. Get into our nice rest and digest state. And let's go ahead and do one more breath. And as we finish our exhale, when we are ready, we can gently release out of that. And feel free to stay on the ground, or you can return to a seated kneeling or a standing position. But that is going to be it for us today. So hopefully you enjoyed our hearts workout. Hopefully your heart rate was elevated like the plan was for us today. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow.